Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Akhli and I am from Group 28, Section 2. My metric number is AP210024 and this is coursework from BPE12603 Real Estate Law. So, we'll be presenting the importance of integrity. Tony Dungi said in Uncommon, which is integrity, the choice between what is convenient and what is right. Okay, let's go through for the introduction. So what is a good definition of integrity? Integrity means being honest and having strong moral principles. A person with integrity behaves ethically and does the right thing even behind closed doors. Why is integrity so important? Integrity makes Excuse me. Why is integrity so important? Integrity makes you secure and confident in who you are as a person. When you don't have integrity, there's nothing to help your self-esteem since you are not honest about your morals and values. Confidence comes from being secure in who you are and reflecting on that to others. So which is mean that when you have integrity, then you should follow the ethics. And then if you follow the ethics, means that you should have honesty in yourself. So that after that you will gain respect from others. So for the acts and legislation, Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission (MACC), as well known as Suruhanjaya Pencegahan Rasuah Malaysia (SPRM), is established as an independent sole body that manages cases related to corruption in Malaysia. There are four main points that stipulated in the MACC Act 2009. Firstly, let's take a look about the first one. Soliciting or receiving gratification, section 16 and 17 in bracket A, MACC Act 2009. Next, offering and or giving gratification, section 17 in bracket B, MACC Act 2009. Intending to deceive false claim, section 18 MACC Act 2009. And lastly, using office or position for gratification bribe. Other means is abuse of power or position, section 23 MACC Act 2009. Last, for my part, legal punishment. The penalty for corruption-related offences will be served 20 years, imprisonment maximally, and a minimally fine of 10,000 ringgit Malaysia or 5 times the value of the bribe, in bracket, whichever is higher. The studies by SPRM 2021 showed that the officers who engage in this malpractice crime usually have a lifestyle beyond their means, a high attitude of greed, conducive opportunities engaging in acts of corruption, and low levels of integrity among the officers. I think that's all from me. Thank you. I will give the next spot to one of my friends.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Khairul Amin bin Muhammad Khairul Anis. I am from Group 28 with the matrix number of AP210045. I will be continue to present on the next slide, which is lack of integrity. So lack of integrity can cause plenty of damage to society, bad reputation for the organization, and also sabotaging the country's economy because for example, according to the survey by the Dreher and Hersfeld in 2005, they are using the method, formal method or empirical approaches, which is showed that corruption cut away the investors, increase public expenditure productivity, slows down the resource allocation, and consequently, it will decrease the country's economic growth. Next, which is causing corruption. For example, the former Prime Minister of Malaysia, Najib Razak, was convicted and sentenced by the Court of Appeal for 12 years of jail and 210 million ringgit fine for misappropriating 42 million ringgit of SRC International Fund. Next, we will see what do we need to do in order to strengthen the integrity as an individual. So first point is punctual and committed to the work schedule. Committed to the work schedule will make us more integrity towards our work, since all of the work will be made or will be done based on the schedule that already been given or already been organized. So next point is work enthusiasm. When we are working diligently, the organization will be more productive and efficient. Next point is giving credits to the employee's hard work as an employer. So in this case, if we are an employer, we need to give the credits to the employee's hard work instead of claiming the credits based on the employee's hard work. Basically, taking credits for others' work lah. So, as an employer, we need that is inappropriate to do. So, as an integrity employer, we need to give credits based on our employees' hard work instead of taking credit for their hard work. So the next point is respecting each other and be professional. So as an employee or employer, we need to respect each other and be professional instead of applying our emotional or our issues in the workplace in order to create a really good working environment and working culture. So what's the government's initiative in strengthening the integrity in our country? So there is a lot of initiative are made by a government in order to strengthen the integrity, which is already been created since the British colonial era, such as Penal Code 1871, Federated Malay State Enactment number 23 in 1938, Johor Enactment number 14 in 1940. Other than that, the government also create many of institutional and also implemented more initiative in order to strengthen the integrity in our country, such as Anti-Corruption Agency, which is created in 1967, Public Account Committee and Custom and Malaysian Administration Modernization and Management Planning Unit, the name tags, which is created in 1985, Accident Work Culture, created in 1989, and Leadership by Example, created in 1983. Next, other than that, there is a National Integrity Plan, which is NIP, is one of the initiative made by the government in order to strengthen the integrity in our country. So NIP was created in 2004 by the former Prime Minister of Malaysia, which is Datuk Seri Abdullah Haji Ahmad Badawi. So the National Integrity Plan was targeting almost all institutions in Malaysia. There are growing culture of ethics and integrity within, such as family institution, community, social cultural institution, religious institution, economic institution, and also government institution. They are covering almost all of the institutions in Malaysia about the integrity.
Assalamualaikum. After that, we continue the present, which about how this integrity affects individuals, organizations, and countries. First, effect for individuals. The effect of lack of integrity on individuals is a lack of due justice for society. Corruption in the judicial system can hurt the judicial system and ultimately cause injustice to victims. A crime can be decided for lack of evidence or fabricated evidence. For example, two legally offenders can be acquitted by a judge for corruption in the judicial system. Next, effect on individuals can result in job loss. Civil servants involved in corruption can result in them being fired. For example, custom officers working at the national borders accept bribes to crack down on the cigarette smuggling. When this customs activities is uncovered, he will invested in the offices is getting, he will punish. Okay, after that, we continue with effect for organization. The existence of an element of fraud among civil servants. For example, police officers working at roadblocks accept bribes to free drivers who commit traffic offences. This situation occurs because they want more remuneration due to low salary as well as lucrative bribes. Organizations that are supposed to prevent individuals from committing traffic offences have released offenders, at the same time tarnishing the image of police officers. Last but not least, effect for countries. The effect on countries is that corruption will tarnish this country's image in the eyes of the world. The progress of the mass media in obtaining information on all matters or issues that occur in the country can be cause of the country economy's decline. Therefore, we must always ensure that there are no cases of corruption so that it does not become news materials to international media in reporting the news to the mass media around the world. Foreign countries or foreign investors will be less interested and less confident to invest in Malaysia because they do not believe in the country's administrative system. When investors lose, then the country's economy will decline and suffer loss. In conclusion, corruption is an ethical issue that needs to be addressed, and the government needs to do more to prevent it from tarnishing the image of our country. The responsibility of the Malaysia Anti-Corruption Commission MACC is to ensure that ethical behaviour become in the norm among Malaysia. In addition, the effect of corruption is not only on the individuals, but it also affects an organization and has a particularly bad effect on the country. In the short, some of these strategies can help the states and government to preserve good ethical value and eradicate corruption as well as maintain integrity among civil servants. Okay, that's all for the group 28. Thank you.